Hello Senpai and welcome back to my channel. And right now we're going to be reading the chapter 4.1 of the world's best assassin reincarnated in a different world as an aristocrat. And let's go straight and dive to the video. That's right, the young master prefers it a tiny bit undercooked. Now then, please check it yourself. So the lady is preparing breakfast. I think this is a fried egg with vegetable or meat on the side. It's all right, young master. Luke will be pleased with anything. Now then, bring him his breakfast. Good morning, Luke-sama. She's, oh, she's bigger now. It's rare for him to oversleep. Luke-sama, please wake up. It's morning, you know. If you don't wake up, I'll fool around with you, you know. Just kidding. And Luke woke up. So, you were awake? Yeah. Morning thought. I dream of when I first encountered you. It was a day in the winter 2 years ago. That's embarrassing. That time, I was 30 and had nothing but skin and bones. Yeah, and you've grown up quite healthy for me. Yes. Master said you should head to the library once you are finished breakfast. It seems like he has some business. Then all of a sudden, Luke attacked, thought, and thought. Reacted very, very fast. Good. It appears you haven't good. It appears you haven't neglected your training, Paul. You are truly doing well for me. She's not only being refined as she's not only being refined as a noble servant, she is also being taught assassination techniques as my assistant. No, if I had not been adopted by Luke-sama, I would have died. Plus, Luke-sama said that he needed me. Therefore, this life of mine exists solely to serve Luke-sama. She's infatuated with me strictly because of the circumstances from where we first met. Plus, by applying the brainwashing technique I learned while I was still alive, I've inspired her undying loyalty. I'm glad to hear that I need you, Told. She worships me and depends on me. However, pay attention to your own appearance. And yeah, her panty is showing. Nice. What? I'm sorry, I will be careful of my unsightly appearance. Father has business, huh? But if Luke-sama were to say that he wanted to look, then I can basically predict what it is. It appears that that moment has arrived at last. I wonder what it is. Look, house dog. I've been continually observing her over these past 2 years, but she's still innocent for the time being. I have my suspicion as to whether she was a spy sent to steal our Tuatha Day's family techniques, but very well, I leave it to you to look after her. Was that all you wanted to talk about? No. There are two main subjects to talk about. Look, I'm going to grant you the Tuatha Day's secret technique. So, here it is at last. At Luke's Tuatha Day, my hair is silver, like my mother's. But my eye color doesn't match either of my parents. Although my mother has bright blue eyes, and my father has gray eyes, my eyes are black. But that's because my father changed his black eyes to gray ones after birth. And that is due to a secret technique called Tuatha Day's demonic eyes. It's a surgical procedure that noble family Tuatha Days perfected after tons of human experiment, which grants special eyes to someone. I'm going to perform the procedure myself. I take it you aren't afraid of someone's operating on your body, Lou. No. Since I trust my father's skill. My father is usually kind and gentle, but when he acts as the head of the Tuatha Day's family, he is genuine professional. I assure you absolute success. As long as he has that scalpel, father will never fail. After the operation, He walks up. Luxama, it's thought. Huh? What a relief. Yeah, I'm relieved. Huh. How are my eyes? They don't look off, do they? No, Luxama was lovely before as well. This new Luxama is lovely too. Love. I love find you lovely. I'm glad to hear that. Look, now then, we will be moving on to the second subject. Fight me with those eyes. This may be training, but it's also a test. You can overcome both this and the final test. I will recognize you as the next family head of the Tuatha Dé Assassin aristocracy. Show me your true power. And so they went into the forest and fight. The sounds fairly simple. Fight between assassins doesn't involve exposing ourselves and firing at each other. The both of us hide ourselves, hold our breaths, seek out the opponents, and then try to take the first move. Poison arrow, huh? Father is truly merciless, isn't he? I had confidence in my ability to hide my presence, but hey, it's dangerous here. Run away now. Although I've managed to identify his location based on this arrow's trajectory and angle. Conceal the branches using magic the moment I kick away from them and travel on them like they're solid. I have you now. Look through his knife, but his father catch the knife using the bow. My knife. By the Tuatha Dé's demonic eyes, my field of vision has widened. My visual acuity for catching moving objects and my depth perception for governing distance have been drastically enhanced. Plus, these demonic eyes illuminate magical powers. It's coming, a magical attack. The strength and speed of magical attacks are in a completely different league. I'll take that into account as I evade. And his father kicked him on the side and he shouted, "Ah! Some of my ribs are broken, aren't they?" My brain isn't processing the amount of information perceived by the demonic eyes fast enough, so it's screaming. In a moment in my hyper-regeneration and unbound growth limit powers, my brain will adapt to be able to tolerate the amount of information. So, my father kept his distance, huh? The pain is gradually subsiding. Using trap with the expectation that I would shift my focus to this newfound ability which can see magical powers. Father is extremely cunning after all. He has also read all my possible attacks. What an exceedingly experienced personage he is. However, that's enough. I need to win. So that concludes the chapter 4.1 of this manga. And please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and please hit the notification bell. I will be uploading video soon. Thank you so much, senpais, and have a great day. Bye bye.